Well, I'm back. I felt like beginning of the year, God spoke to me and said, why don't you start doing podcasts? Why don't you start telling people your story, to give a message. And, I haven't done very well. I learned a lot of lessons. There's a lot to this podcast stuff, and I had to expect it. Well, also, quite frankly, I've kind of been struggling with it. But we live in a different world now. After events with Charlie Kirk, can't stay silent anymore. Can't stay on the bench. You know, I feel that we all are called. If you're alive in today's world, if you believe in God, you have a voice. It's time to rise up and use it, gentlemen. Far too long we've been silent. Myself, because of my business. I'm a business owner. I own a restaurant. Tried to cancel me. They came after me a few times. They didn't like my point of view on the old COVID subjects. Or George Floyd. All that ends today. I watched a man lose his life. Shot in the neck. And if you're somewhat like me, you're wondering, who did it? Who actually pulled the trigger? Who put the who pulled the strings to get it all moving? That's a subject for another day. And maybe we'll never get into that because maybe it really doesn't matter. All we know, a man was silenced for his beliefs. I was afraid of getting canceled. They killed a man. Whoever that they are, did it to a father, to a husband, to a son, to a friend. Regardless how I feel about that other person, you kill a man. No, they're canceling us, they're killing us. I live in Minnesota. This state's fucked up, but I don't care. Who knows it? You're going to be seeing me more around. Let's see where this message goes, where this page goes. Touch the tree. What's touch the tree about? Faith. Staying committed to the words that you say. It all started with, I'm going to walk down this hill. I'm going to touch that tree. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to walk back up that hill. I'm going to touch this tree. I said it. I did it. Touch a tree became my cry. David Goggins has Who Will Carry the Boats. I have Who Will Touch the Tree. Who will carry the tree? Who's willing to go the distance? Who's willing to keep the faith and fight the battle? I feel they're all coordinated. I feel they all go together. I'm looking forward to you. To those watching. Looking forward to your comments. Looking forward to building this community. I'm a few months away from my fifth year of sobriety. Over 200 pounds lost. 49 years old. Life is just starting. There's no looking back. There's only moving forward. Burn the boats, touch the tree, carry on, carry on. And some parting thoughts. I remember the space shuttle explosion. Because I was in elementary school. I remember the first school shooting, Columbine. I remember the school shooting that took place in Minnesota. Princess Diane, just some of the things from my childhood. President Reagan getting shot. My parents talking very vividly about assassination of President Kennedy. Obviously 9/11. I remember that day very clearly. I remember the Oklahoma City bombing. None of them events had a greater impact than the assassination of Charlie Kirk. For a man standing on a pulpit openly engaging kids, adults, going to campuses, taking on people, a man with no college degree, just a passion. Thanks for listening. See you next week.